Welcome! In front of me is a OnePlus Nord 4, and today I'll go over unboxing along with a quick look at the device itself. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I do have a little knife right here for this. There we go. So then here we got a cable and apparently no case, no charger, and the device itself, and a pretty slick design at the back. And well, that's basically it. Now we do have a charging cable, which was in that little package, and probably seen it. It has a typical orange branding. Okay, now booting up the device, in a second you will see the screen in its full glory along with the bezels. And the screen right here is a 6.7-inch display running a resolution of 1240 by 2772, and it is a fluid AMOLED display, 1 billion colors, 120 Hz refresh rate, HDR10+, and a peak brightness of 2150 nits. It also boasts a 90% screen to body ratio and a pixel density of 450 pixels per inch. Now, looking at the display itself, it looks pretty nice, basically almost bezel-less design. And additionally, I want to point out, when holding the device, it does feel really nice in the hand with these rounded back corners right here, so it lays really comfortably in my hand. Now, flipping it over to the camera, we have what looks to be a dual camera setup right here, and the main sensor will be a 50 megapixel f2.8 aperture, 25mm wide lens. Then we get an 8 megapixel f2.2 112 degree ultra wide. And with those cameras you can record at 4K 30 and also 60 frames. And also 1080p 3060 along with slow motion of 120. And at the front we have this hole punched camera, which houses a 16 megapixel f2.4 aperture 24mm wide lens, which allows you to record videos at 1080p 30 frames. So there we go. Now, talking about the internals now, the device comes with a pretty decent battery size, considering the size of the phone is typical. It's not like huge brick or anything like that. It's not thick or heavy, and it comes already with a 5500 mAh battery. Supports also 100-watt wired charging. Comes with also from 8 up to 16 gigs of RAM, and from 128 gigs of storage up to half a terabyte. UFS 4.0 for most of the options, though there is a caveat. One of these options, the 128 gigs, do come with a UFS 3.1 storage type. So that will be a little bit worse. Now, let's see, anything else here? Oh, right, the processor. So the processor in here is a Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, so a relatively new processor. Should basically be doing fine job with whatever you throw at it. And that's basically all about the internals. Now talking about the build quality right here, we have glass front, no surprise there. Aluminum back, so this is actually aluminum, though there is a little bit of a glass right here. And aluminum frame as well, as it's kind of part of the back itself. And lastly, the price of this device is about what is it, 500 euros, something along those lines. That would also include the tax. So this is a price like a mid-range device. Now, it's a pretty decent package. I can't really argue that. It seems like a fine device that offers you a pretty decent display, good battery life, with a big battery size right here. And even though I do like it for the most part, I do have to say I feel like the price is a little bit too high, considering the Nothing phone released their version of basically what this could be equivalent to, and that is a CMF Phone 1. And that phone came with a Dimensity processor equivalent to this one right here. Obviously a very powerful processor, and all in all, kind of defeats the purpose of this phone if you can get the other one for literally half the price. or even less than that. So both of the devices are comparable to each other, while the Nothing phone is more in a budget kind of design. It has a plastic frame, plastic back, so it does skimp out on the parts itself, but it still offers you a fantastic device with really nice specs for freaking outstanding price. So if you want a more affordable device, that might be the case or choice for you, but obviously this one is still pretty good. It has a bit more premium design with the aluminum glass and all that stuff, and the Nothing OS on it, or the Oxygen OS, and a little switch right here that they also have with almost every device. So it does have some benefits over the cheaper Nothing phone, but all, like I said, they are very comparable, and you probably won't go wrong with either one of those. And this one is just feeling a bit more premium compared to the other one. Now anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.